Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Tech It Out. Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Tech It. That's when your line, that's your cue.
You think I care? I'm finally on Tinder, Sahil. Take it away.
Tinder, such bad days, seriously. Okay.
Wish.
Okay, while Sejal continues to get those all-important left swipes, let me tell you what's on the agenda today. Let me tell you why this episode is so special, because we are celebrating the people who use Tinder and those people who don't use Tinder.
It's our breakup special, guys. Cut the chase, Sahil.
What? Why are you in such a bad mood today? I like it.
It's a breakup special. Someone had to walk out.
Okay, you know what? I like this. Full-on attitude. Kya baat hai? Okay, so it's good in a way because more screen time for me.
Breakups are tricky to overcome. Someone who used to be every moment of your everyday suddenly becomes somebody that you used to know. But just like technology, life only moves forward. So we are bringing you all the tech that will keep you moving onwards and upwards. So swipe right your life out of that story that just ended, because you and Tech It Out are standing at the brink of starting a brand new story together. Stay tuned.
Sahil, remember your first breakup?
I remember breaking a lot of hearts. That's what I remember. You're not buying that, are you? No,
Not at all.
I usually am on the other side when that happens. Yeah, so I've got my heart broken a few times. I don't want to really recall it in front of camera because I don't think I've actually ever recovered from it. So yeah, I hold grudge for a long time.
We float in the same boat. My heart's been broken every time, I guess. But I remember the first time I broke up. I remember listening to You're Still the One by Shania Twain on loop 63 times.
63, that's a very precise figure.
Very precise figure.
And Shania Twain, 63 times. You have a lot of spirit. You have a lot of, wow. Most people would have given up by what? 11, 12, but
yeah.
63, Shania, okay.
Just kept on going. And I have a count because remember we used to use the media player, the Windows media player at that time?
Right, yeah.
It used to give
the
exact number of times you've played that track, right?
Okay.
So,
good.
Yeah.
Thank God for the iPod. We don't have to know that precise figure anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. In fact, even Spotify came out with this ad campaign counting the number of, based on basically data, counting the number of times people had listened to certain songs. So there were certain songs that were trending during Valentine's Day. There were certain songs
I am
trending
really,
during Brexit.
Really impressed. You have done your homework today. Look, you're talking about media players and Spotify and all of this, man. Well done. So I'm guessing today you will be giving us gyan and tips on breakup and technology. I'm guessing that's what's going to happen next, right?
Absolutely. In fact, while doing the homework is when I remembered that this had happened. The Shania Twain 63 times had happened. Yeah.
Okay, so I think next up, Sejal will do the honor of telling you guys how to deal with your breakup using technology.
Yep, and it took a lot of breakups to get here.
Breakups are inevitable. Some happen when you expect them the least, and the rest, well, you see them coming. But just like the reasons for a breakup, the ways of dealing with one are many. Honestly, rule number one of a breakup, keep your distance. No calls, no texts, no emails, and no stalking on Facebook or any other social media network for that matter. Trust us, you don't need any updates in them. And in case you're having trouble doing that, we'll rescue you as always.
Riya, we can still be friends.
No. Please don't say that.
The first place you should go incognito from is Facebook. Because that's where all of those updates from your ex will show up. Probably inspired by Michelle Gondry's Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, this Chrome extension for Facebook is called Eternal Sunshine. Once you download and install this plugin, it appears on the Chrome extension. you then have to do is click on this and enter the profile user ID, which is basically the bunch of numbers that appear at the end of someone's Facebook profile URL or the username, depending on whatever the person uses, and that's it. While Facebook's own hide feature will remove your ex from your newsfeed, Eternal Sunshine will hide them from not just your newsfeed but your sidebar, photos, wall, suggested friends, profile picture updates, and all. Now, if you're mature enough, you just need your own discretion and resilience. But if not, then you need to get the Mr. Number app. Mr. Number will let you block calls and texts from not just one person, but an entire area code or the world. Which includes telemarketers, life insurance sellers, and even the debt collectors.
Breakups are really tricky to overcome. Suddenly, someone who used to be every moment of your everyday becomes somebody that you used to know, and leaves you with sleepless nights, irritated days, and uneasy feelings.
Ria, it's not you. I'm in love with John.
Your dialogue is still not original.
Ria, I do love you. But I have to go away on business.
I just can't relate to your character.
Cry, sob your eyes and lungs out, scream and yell. Act in whatever way gets you through the pain you may be feeling, but get it out of your system.
Goodbye, Eva. I'll never forget you. I love you.
Goodbye.
I thought you took me out tonight to ask me.
Alexis, I'm sorry. Look, the night isn't over.
But whether you're wallowing in tears because you got blindsided or giving out high fives for finally letting go of the jerk, one thing's for sure, music makes it all better. But this time around, we are leaving the make-out songs behind and listening to jams that will have anyone sailing through heartbreak.
I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. All of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges. My broken pieces, you pick them up. Don't leave me hanging, come give me some. When I'm without you, I'm so insecure. You are the one thing I'm living for.
Peeps in India, get the Savan app, and outside, Spotify has got your back. Create your breakup playlist in these apps, listen to it on repeat, because
Ever. Acceptance is the very next stage. Once you've gotten it all out of your system, it's time to move on. But before that, spend some quality time with yourself.
binge watch movies and series on Netflix, treat yourself to a nice dinner, redecorate, paint, write, sing out loud, or whatever it is that floats your boat.
It's time to move on. Go out, meet new people, date again. Just right swipe your way out of that heartbreak.
Apps like Tinder and Happen can help you meet new and interesting people. Ever tried blind dating? Well, here's the time to. Revisit Tinder matches and reply to all old unanswered hellos, only not the creepy ones. You never know when and where you'll find your happiness.
And if the dating doesn't work for you, it's time to suit up and hit the club.
And make sure you post all of that rage on Snapchat and Instagram, but don't you drunk dial your ex. And if you think you will, download the Drunk Lock app, which will ask you to solve a math problem if you try to.
While the decision remains yours, we can only wish for your happiness. Pick up a parting gift, scoop up some ice cream, and crank up the volume. Sejal out.
So it looks like Sejal has been using technology very intelligently this time around, and I'm actually quite impressed. But more importantly, you've been taking my advice, my tech tips. You've been finally making good use of it, and I'm really happy to see that.
All of it is you, so much so that I need a break from you, and you guys should take a break from this man too.
Welcome back. You're watching Tech It Out on WION.
I wonder how good your life would be if the breaks that you took from your partner were as short as our ad breaks.
Also, break from work. That is very important.
Very, very important.
Right? I mean, we need that break. And by the way, I've heard you are very recently going to take another break from work. Are those rumors true?
I'm going to take a break from everything.
Really? You've already taken a break very recently, if I remember correctly. Did you not go somewhere very nice for some scuba diving? Did you not?
I did. Go to the Andamans.
And I swear to God, this is what she comes back, and all she did was just showed us a lot of photos. Like, look, guys, I went scuba diving. I did this. I'm so awesome. Be jealous of me. That's all you did.
But this time I'm going to show you guys something really different. I'm not going to show you guys what I did on my trip. In fact, I'm going to show you guys how I prepared this little tech kit. In fact, our resident tech advisor, Ankit, helped me put this together. Small little things that you could use on your solo travel.
When do I get to go for a holiday? That's my question.
When you break up.
Oh, okay, that's the truth. I thought we won't bring that. Okay, fine, we brought that up. I'm not going to delve into it any further, but okay, let's check out this so-called awesome travel toolkit that she's going on about, and let's actually see how awesome and beneficial it is for you as a solo traveler. Take a look.
You'll be proud, Sahil.
I want a holiday as well, okay? It's not just you, it's not about you, it's also about me. When is it? April? God.
See you later. Well, we understand those feelings of wanting to spend some quality time with yourself are only normal, especially when you've hit a rough patch in life. And breaking up with a loved one is, well, just exactly that. We also understand that there are various ways to get stronger, move on. In fact, we've even told you about some. And adding to that list is solo travel. Yes, buy a ticket, quit your job, get a tan, and never return. Well, and we at Tech It Out are always going to be there by your side in your good times, in your happy times, in your bad times, and your sad times. Well, isn't being alone and staring endlessly into infinity the best feeling in the world? But how long can you do that for? I mean, after that well-deserved me time, you also need some indulgence. Something that will keep you occupied. So we suggest you take a tech kit handy with you whenever you're hitting that road solo. I'm doing that. This is my tech kit. And with tech, things get simpler and often better. Well, this is my tech kit. Nice and handy, right? And are you wondering what's inside here? I will tell you, and I'll also tell you why I wouldn't leave on a trip, solo trip especially, without this little one. Now, solo travel is incomplete without getting lost in words and thoughts that transport us to a different world. And books, well, they do exactly that. They transport us to worlds unknown to us. And isn't it true that you want to read different books at different points in time in the day? So why carry the burden of all those books when you can carry all of that in just one ebook reader? Now, I don't know how many of you have graduated to the e-readers already. For those of you who are still stuck on the paperbacks, and if you're far away, the sun is set, and you still want to continue reading, you know, with the trees whistling and the birds chirping, you need this little guy, this tiny little reading lamp. This is, of course, a power bank, and this is how you plug in the reading lamp. And for those times when you need some cool air when you're sitting in a hot, distant land, this portable fan can come to your rescue. And this is the same power bank that will charge your phone too. So whenever you're leaving for an outstation trip, make sure you don't leave without a power bank. Now it's also good to be narcissistic sometimes, especially when you're indulging in some self-loving. So whenever you're stepping out for an outstation trip, carry this little selfie stick with you. It's going to help you create a lot of memories that you can look back at, and you'd obviously want to go back to those memories, relive them, out of which you came out stronger. So something as simple as a selfie stick can give you results as beautiful as this. Now the truth of the matter is that we are all social animals. All of that solitude. So once you're done with that solitude, meet new people. And to meet new people, you will need couch surfing on your phones. Download couch surfing before you leave, but save it for the very end. Have all of your alone time and then get to couch surfing. It's really nice to meet new people sometimes because they sometimes end up becoming a really important part of your lives. Now couch surfing is a very, very safe platform. And you can also chat there before meeting strangers. But we'd still recommend be very safe before you meet strangers. Now technology isn't always about connectivity. Sometimes it should be used to unwire, disconnect and then connect again.
You know, I've been meaning to ask, why does all these travel toolkits, why do they always have a selfie stick? What's the reason behind that? Why do we need one?
We need one to record our memories.
But you have a phone for that, right? Why do you need to go like this and like, look everything around me, look at the background? I mean, unless you're going there to shoot something, I can understand that, but why does a solo traveler need I don't get it. I mean, I don't agree with it. And maybe I'm a bit biased because I'm tall and I can just go like this and not everyone else is like that. Maybe that's why I'm looking at it like that.
Probably that, but could mostly to get the landscape probably.
To get the landscape?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you obviously are taking a holiday very soon. So, I mean, that tips you, are you going to use that for yourself? Are you planning to?
Of course, I'm actually going solo traveling with that tech
But shouldn't you go somewhere where there is no technology, cut yourself off from civilization, from tech? Wouldn't that be the best thing to do in situations like this?
Yes, absolutely, and that's the point, but
you can't live without your Kindle and your Facebook.
Exactly, you might need anything, anywhere, right? Like for how long can you just like keep talking to yourself?
Okay, I think it's a very interesting debate, but we need to take it off screen because we have to take one of our very famous short breaks, but you guys don't go anywhere. More technology on the other side. Stay tuned.
Right. We've got the coolest tech for you to ride solo. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. You're watching our Breakup special on Tech It Out. Now, we've talked about a lot of softwares that, help you deal with your breakups. We've also talked about travel and tech that, go hand in hand. And now I think it's time for obviously the most obvious thing, which is gadgets. Gadgets, right?
But before that, I'd like to make this a little off the topic point.
Okay.
Have you counted the number of times we've used the word break in this episode? You could totally make a drinking game out of it.
Right, you could make a drinking game out of it, but I think it also goes with the theme. And I would love a drink about now, to be honest.
You should get the beer bottle tracker, yeah?
Right, babe. What is that exactly?
It basically tracks the number of beers you've had and doesn't let you go overboard.
But how does that help you with your breakup?
It helps you with your breakup because
it's alcohol.
It's alcohol. You're trying to get over your breakup, but alcohol makes you talk, right?
Right. We obviously, just to be clear, we're not promoting alcohol on this show, just to be very, very clear. We're just saying that, if you are going through a breakup, it does kind of help, not going to lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, we're telling you not to go overboard.
Don't go overboard. Do not do that. Okay. Very, very wrong.
Got a special tracker for that.
But obviously, it's all about gadgets here, and it's not about alcohol. And I have to stop saying alcohol. We're saying alcohol too much on this show. We'll get into trouble for that, I'm sure. But But you know, there's this company, interesting enough. Okay, before I tell you about this company, breakups in general, and you know how people break up through text is the most god-awful way to do it, right?
I
but
agree.
there is this company that does it for you. You pay
Wow.
them, and they will send your significant other, who's not your significant other so much now, they will send them a message saying, sorry, your boyfriend was a coward, so we are sending, or your girlfriend was a coward, and we are sending you this breakup message. I mean, that's how. So there's also negative, you know, parts of technology,
Yeah.
and when it comes to breakups.
Exactly
and all of that.
why we haven't like talked about it in much detail, because we are talking about self-empowerment here, not being chicken.
Right, totally. And next up, we are going to celebrate gadgets that does exactly what she says. Take a look.
And it's finally over. Now that you've spent half the month celebrating people madly in love, let's get back and talk about the cooler ones. The ones who don't need no love to celebrate. Because life is a celebration in itself. And before loving someone else, we got to love ourselves. Because clearly, not like we have anyone else pampering us anyway. No, don't lose hope already. Because like always, technology has our back here too. So if you're not so crazy in love and single, these gadgets will surely make you love your self-empowered single self.
They say the biggest artists are born out of heartbreaks or major love failures. If heartbreak is what you're going through, and if you believe in taking that broken heart and making into it art, then time to get the notepad. Because while you Picasso out your broken heart or Shakespeare down your future love story, this notebook lets you experience the beauty of putting it down on a paper. And just when you're done, go ahead and share it with the world using your bamboo notepad or other mobile platforms. If not love, then you might as well get famous for all the right reasons. So take that broken heart and make it into art. If you're single and to top that lazy too, then Go-Kart Robo is your perfect companion. Because it will spoil you enough by delivering your meals to you while you chill doing nothing at all, and they will even take care of those dishes that you left dirty. It's as easy to operate as a phone, so you can now ace that lace with all the power in your hands and spend even more time with yourself because your wish is Go-Kart's command. Now, if you're still not ready to step out and face the world, call your friends over and throw for them a breakup party. But no, don't overdo that drinking because by the end of all those beers, you'll be sitting and reciting your sob story to everyone. So get the beer bottle opener tracker that'll make sure you don't overload your kidneys, livers and heart with liquid courage. Instead, forget everyone and get into a relationship with this tracker because at least someone, rather something, cares. And just in case you grow tired of being at home, get ready to rage. Suit up and hit that party. The LG Steam Styler system backs you up so you can suit up and keep that dress code neat and chic. From wrinkles to odor, the Steam Styler rids your clothes from everything using its true steam technology, and that too without water and detergent. Basically, it's everything that your closet ever wanted. So suit up and get ready to rage. Did you remember to lock the door on your way out? No? Then get this. This genius invention is perfect for those king of single ladies and gents who live alone, because no matter how king-like it is to be on your own, your safety comes first. So while you're out living up your singledom, totally oblivious if you lock the door to your fort or not, Lockitron syncs up with your phone with an app and locks the door with just a tap on your phone screen from wherever you are. Damn these gadgets, they just don't want us to be on our own.
Being single is the kind of luxury not everyone is blessed with. And as the world of tech grows, the chances of us being luxurious grow with it at a pretty good pace too. So count your blessings and go get them gadgets.
Well, that's all the time we have on this episode of Tech It Out. We really hope you enjoyed the show.
Reach out to us on our social media and digital platforms and tell us how you like Tech It Out.
For all the news and updates, keep watching World is One News.
We'll see you same time, hopefully same time, next week for sure.